Hi everyone, welcome to our kickoff event for this Dutch Design Week 2020 that is going to be, as you know, fully virtual. I'm here today from Milan with Elifreda Stolu, Creative Director of Milan Design Market, and we will introduce you the platform, the way it grew, it changed, and how we shaped it to give you the best online experience to discover our exhibitions online. And with us from the Netherlands, there are also Visse Troster and Ricco Fiorito. That should be here in a few seconds. Hi, Visse.
Good to see you. I'm good. I'm glad that we're still meeting, even though now it's online and not anymore in Eindhoven as supposed. Yeah. But it's still good we are here together.
I think so. Hi, Rico. Welcome to you as well.
Live from Amsterdam.
Hi, I'm really happy to see you here. Let's start this introduction event saying that just a couple of weeks ago we were together biking in Amsterdam for a cool event, actually, Glue Amsterdam. Like, we were discovering some designers together and planning the exhibition in Eindhoven, actually, because Visse, as most of you already know, works with us as a scout. Rico with Kulu is our partner. Like, we were going to manage all the setup of the exhibition together. So we were planning a really great event, physical event in Eindhoven, not only digital, but then what we were fear about happened. What is the situation now in the Netherlands, guys?
I think it's the same. That's it everywhere in Europe. There are more cases coming up, more hospitalized people, and then the governments are putting on more restrictions. I was in Poland for the Circular Week this morning still, and there you have to wear a mask everywhere outside as well, which is pretty strange that everybody has to wear masks outside as well. Because in Netherlands,
it's the same here, actually. It's the same here, actually, in Italy.
Really? Outside, you also have to wear a mask now.
Oh, okay. They just changed it in the last few weeks, and that's why I was also shocked when I came there. You remember, that? I mean, even indoor, nobody had the mask. So I said, well, I hope nothing happened. And then, unfortunately, that happened.
I think it's similar everywhere now in Europe.
Yeah. I think the situation is the same everywhere. At least, we were prepared to work digitally as well, as you know. So we will show everyone how it works now, the website. And but I just wanted to have to feel your emotions and situations right now. How are you, Visse, in Eindhoven?
I'm good. They're still adapting to the new situation. And of course, we were planning to have all the 50 designers in Eindhoven with their products in the exhibition at Pennings Foundation. But I'm really glad that now.
Sorry, I want to thank a lot Pennings Foundation for their support, still now, and their help. I hope we will make a great exhibition next year there.
Yeah, but hopefully it will happen then, given the circumstances. But I think it's really great that still all the designers are still on board, and now we switched from the physical event to just the digital one. And because for Isola it's already the second digital event, you can already see a lot of new features and great online experiences that we can give to the visitors. Because of course it's very important for designers and also especially young graduates that they can show their work physically, that people can see their aesthetics and see the quality of the work. So I'm also glad that we also have a couple of young graduates from the Netherlands and from the UK as well on board, because those are the people who really need the stage these days when everything is going digital.
And that's also thanks to the great work you've been doing with us.
What do you think, Visse? Which looks better, the digital version of Eindhoven that Isola made, or Eindhoven in real life?
I think we will see it in a minute, and then we can discuss it.
We will show it later to everyone.
But I think it's fun. It's also so near to Milan, so it will be easier if it will be really with the river in the middle. And actually, digitally, you don't have limits, so
let's not spoil it too much. We will show it later. Now I want to know a little bit more about you guys, because you work with us, you partner with us, but you're also designers in our community. So what are you presenting? Do you want to tell us more about your projects and your collaborations, like what's going on? Who starts?
You're the moderator. Yeah, okay, I will start. So we are from Kulu in the Netherlands, and what we do is we try to develop technologies and business models based on circular economy for interior, for seating, design, products, acoustic materials. And the thing that we believe in a circular economy way, that collaboration and this strong network is the most important thing to go ahead and to develop your materials and technologies and your products. And that's why we're really happy to have this larger growing network of designers who want to work with us, but also production companies who want to work with us, who tell us, like, for instance, for Milano, we were going to do a big project this year, but it's going to be next year also together with you guys at Isola, where we try to put together Dutch manufacturers who have waste materials. For instance, Forbo is a really big one, and then make technologies based on their waste material. For instance, old linoleum floors, grind it up to small dust, and then make it into finishings for acoustic materials or for furniture. And then we want to link that concept, these technologies with materials, to Dutch designers, and tell them, okay, this is the technology, this is what you can do with the waste material. Now you come up with a product that you think we need and that's suitable for this material. So that was something we were going to showcase in Milano Salone 2020, but that's going to be next year. Then we will also be in the Isola district. So we try to do it in this large networking.
You already have like 3 designers presenting their works on the platform, right? Because
yes, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, so it's with your material, but the technology, I mean, you help designers to design the pieces, or you're giving the technology, or they work with you all, like full time, or you just scout designers?
No, most of the times we have 2 people internally who can do some design stuff, or maybe 3. But we like to work a lot with external people because they look at it in a different mind, in a different way, and we think that's really inspiring to do it in that kind of way. So we always very open in what the possibilities are. And we always also want to teach the designers something so that they understand better what the possibilities of new technologies are.
Yeah.
It sounds great. I mean, I knew it already, but it's nice to hear it every time and to let everybody know about it. But Viste, what about you?
Yeah, now I was going to show my new wall lamp with recycled materials first in Milan. And then hopefully I wanted to show it in Eindhoven, because I think it's really important that you also see it physically, because then you really experience the product and you can see how big it is.
Especially in your case.
Sorry?
Especially in your cases, that you can also touch the material, like understand better about that.
Yeah, because the recycled plastics that I use, they appear to be like a little bit like marble or like precious stones, but you really have to see it to see the qualities. So I'm also glad that on Isola now it's not just the pictures, but also like the virtual models that you can see. So you still somehow get the idea that you're there in the space to experience it. And I've seen that I'm across the room of Kulu with their new couch. So we're really curious how the responses will be on those virtual showrooms. Yeah, and hopefully next week I will still do some studio visits that I can also share on the Isola Design District platform.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Actually, like your products are also in the Milan Design Market selection. Like we will show now the environment you created thanks to the partnership that we also have with the 3D Factory. There's a local 3D agency here in Milan. And how it worked, like, because of course let's say that the biggest work was done by Isola, selecting all the designers in the platform, but then there was one more selection by Milan Design Market, choosing the ones that could be also in this virtual space that could be also sold through the website of Milan Design Market.
Yeah, actually, I was saying, like, the products in reality, obviously, if you see them, it's much more interesting. But the thing is, I think we are in the era like that. It's going to develop much better. Right now, I still see them as kind of prototypes of virtual spaces, because I think in like really near future, we're going to have much more information of the products, even digitally. So I think this is a good step to start to learn and experience it. And after, like, because, you know, like also the web can't upload everything. It's heavy and stuff, but I think it's like just the beginning. So I think it's really interesting.
It's not just about that. It's also about making it affordable for designers, because you can have the best technology ever, but then if nobody can afford it, it's pretty useless. So that's what we're trying to do with Isola.
And also, you don't have to carry in every place. If you have big pieces, if you're a designer, as you said, you want people to touch. Obviously, that's really that should be like that.
Only physically.
But I think slowly collaborating with you guys and with the designers, we can really use the technology and get the best out of it. And I think people will like it after when we start to see it, because it's just new. Everyone is experimenting, doing something, but I think we did a good job with you and with your products, because the selection is also really important. It's not just doing a virtual space, but also the content inside of the space is really important.
Yeah, and I think also because now with the digital district and the digital platform that is created by Isola, you still have all the designers on board. You create a community. You also share each other's work. You promote each other. So like that, it's not that different from a physical fair. Because you still share the information, you still join in groups in different locations or different exhibitions. So I'm quite sure that we will be able to create a buzz with each other and to promote our work all together.
Yeah, I think it's already happening. You see today already on the socials everywhere, all the stuff is popping up from all these different designers who are working together now.
That's what I was just saying. So it's better physical or digital in the...
I think the combination would be best, I think, of both.
I think it came up a little late, answer. The digital part. We should have started before, maybe. Not be forced to it, but at least we start to do something.
Yeah, let's say that this situation forced us to work more digitally. The physical events are not like changeable, but to work together. And actually at Dutch Design Week was going to be the first experiment for us to make both digital and physical events. But there's time to do that next year, hopefully.
It's good to see that everybody's really flexible and everybody wants to participate in some way, because I think we have to do something. You can sit back and wait until the world changes, but it's better to pick up the ball and go for it. And you guys are doing that really well with flexible changing. Oh shit, it's not going through with the physical event. Okay, we go fully digital.
Yeah, let's say
compliments to you guys.
Thank you. Compared to Milan Design Week, this time we were already having this plan B. Let's say we were already planning to do something digitally. Then after the cancellation of the physical event, we even made more like in the last days. But let's say that I think this proposal to have both kind of events, then like in any case give you the possibility, if something happened, to stay still digital and to work in a good way, to show the projects
to not stop.
Yeah, exactly, to not stop the process of growing, of creating. Like that's the most important thing, I think.
I think we should show something.
Yes, let's show.
We can talk
it's
about
time to show. So I'm gonna show you the website of Isola Design District.
So you're launching it.
Yes. It's already launched since morning. Everybody can access, like just going to isola.events/DDW20. There are two exhibitions. There is Isola Design Gallery and Materialized. You can just click here to visit the exhibitions, and then there are all the projects shown. I will show you one that I particularly like, because with Sandra from Studio Noon, we created also an amazing virtual space that we can show here. So basically, like, we created this imaginary environment, like that fits the needs of the designer, and by just navigating it, you can see informations or go to the website of the designer to buy the products. Let's see now from. Do you have any comments, guys? I know
it looks really, really cool. I would have a physical event there as well. The desert.
Yeah, we will show it. We will show it. Like, I wanted to show also like Materialized exhibitions. Here there are a bit more designers.
Tell us the difference between the gallery and the materialized exhibition.
Yes, the selection is different because, as we communicated, like in materialized, the selection is made by choosing some of the best material researchers and designers that join our community, and like Maria Pita Guerreiro, for example. She's Portuguese. She lives in Stockholm, and she launched this collection of vases, a chandelier made with mycelium,
and also fungi, like mushrooms. So
yes,
basically this is also in Milan Design Market. So it's not just a research, but there are also final products.
That's something actually that we like a lot, because I think it's really important to make research, to work a lot on products, on production, to make it more sustainable. But at the same time, our connection is not the best. But at the same time, it's important to make something sellable that people can appreciate and have in their home.
And use it.
Exactly.
And,
so this is just to show you how you can see by videos and photos the projects of designers, and also by virtual spaces. We were saying Isola Design Gallery, instead, it's a selection of collectible and bespoke pieces, again, from our design community. The total amount of designers is 51, so we have really many projects on the platform. We will show. We were talking about the digital district. So
yeah, it's gonna come up.
Yes. I think we have many programs open on this computer. Like here's the digital district that you can navigate, just scrolling your mouse, dragging, dropping.
I think Risa knows this neighborhood, though.
Yeah,
it looks a lot like Eindhoven.
So like in June, when we recreated the Isola neighborhood, now we have done the same with Eindhoven. All the buildings that you see here, they are divided by exhibition, and you can click on the building themselves, like to visit the same pages we showed before. But as you see, like our graphic designers work a lot to recreate the particularities of the projects of the designers in their houses. Did you like yours, guys?
Yeah, we are in the street with my designers, so we're all together in the same neighborhood. So that's nice. Which is also around the corner somewhere.
yeah, it's true. Like Kulu in the middle, and the two designers that collaborated with you for two new pieces, like at the sides. Yes, we try to create all the details here. There are our digital partners that are helping promoting the event. And then you see Banabe Museum and this river that we created to connect Eindhoven and Milan. Here we are in Milan again, so we are really close, more close than anybody can think.
In real life.
We also have Pennings Foundation. We're actually clicking, like you can see events during the next days, like this one that we have live right now.
So are there going to be talks every day, Gabriele?
Yes, we are having talks every day. The program is online. We are updating it. Sorry, I forgot to show Milan Design Market, because I was going to show it here. Sorry, Elif defends Milan Design Market. Sorry again. Like I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's on the right side.
It should be somewhere here. Yes, where you see this virtual site. It's Milan Design Market. So let's see it from here, actually, because I wanted to show from the homepage, but you can also access from here. So this is the virtual space of Milan Design Market. Do you see it, guys?
Yes,
we can see it.
So basically, you talk about it.
I can explain. Yeah. So basically, it's a selection of the designers who are presenting in the design gallery and the materialized exhibition. So it's actually we did this setup for the physical event of Milan Design Week, where you can maybe pass by where we always do every year. We create setups for the products, because we do it in a photography studio.
It's kind of scenography,
right? Because we want to give some feelings. Instead, this year we couldn't use the setups that the Noto studio did for us, the different setups of the situation that we wanted to create. So in the end, we said, what are we going to do with this? we don't want to wait another year to use this beautiful scenography. So we decided to choose one of it and make it in 3-dimensional. Actually, this year it was the first rendering collaboration we did, because before the architects were working in 2-dimension. And thanks God, this year they do.
This is lamp.
I see something that you might know here, guys.
Yeah, this today the Dutch Design Week Commission also how do you call it? Presented the recognitions for the good industrial design. So this seat that you see here got a prize for good industrial design. So you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Now, actually.
Now I'm showing.
Yeah. Also he's showing on the website.
If you saw the website of Milan Design Market right now, just to show how easy it is to buy products directly from
basically you can see the images, the videos, and the website if you want to have more information. But the idea is giving the feeling of how the products respond in the space, and then obviously you have more information on the website. But yeah, in the end, it's curated with in details, even if it's one space right now. But I think we can do much more for the. I think it's also good for digitally. Like if you want to shop, it gives you feeling of the. It's not like just dimensions that is written like 30 per 50, whatever. But you can understand it much better. I think. I hope it will help also for you guys to present your works better in the space.
Let's thank again 3DD Factory, because they did a really great job. We just started collaborating with them in June for the virtual Milan Design Week, and we have big plans together, like to develop always more this kind of features for our designers. I think we can go back live to our talk. Hi again. So like. We really tried our best. Like as always, we are trying to work hard to create all this, because basically we also like it. So what's your feeling about that, guys? Like, do you like to be part of that? Because in the end, like the best feedback is from the designers themselves.
Yeah, I'm happy that there's content and there's stuff going on. And like I said earlier, that you guys pick it up that fast and are flexible in making something. And I really like the atmosphere in like this bazaar kind of, like you're in a Moroccan Arabic market walking around with all these design pieces. I think conceptualized is really, it's also fun. Yeah.
Actually, I forgot to mention that it was like coming from the sand, that we are merging out from the sand. It's like, it has also some poetic explanation, or I don't know, poetic side of this exhibition, that we don't have to stay under the sand, but just take it off. Actually, you like sand, you use it, right? Also like this kind of texture, but I mean, that's the poetic part. We wanted to keep it a little bit like calm, smooth, not like so aggressive. Yeah. So digitally, not everything has to be like super digital. Like it can also give you some emotional feelings, not just something cold and digital. And yeah, also with the district, we wanted to do it more fun. Like it doesn't have to go. Like,
yeah, especially in this period, it's important to have a little bit of fun, as if we can, like, because it's our times, like, but we are still here, we are still creating, we still have to do. So as you're doing, guys.
And I think it would like Elif said, you need to have a certain context or a certain feeling to experience a product. And if you just see a video or you just see a picture, then you're not in control to look around. So with this virtual space, you can look around, you can click through it. You can turn your head to look at it from a different angle. So that's really giving a good first introduction for new products. And then from there on, you can click further. You can go to the web shop. You can see more pictures and more information.
Yeah, so I think that's
it's a good way. But I was wondering, because I know that Rico makes a lot of sustainable furniture. But it's not just about the coatings, but also about that it can be locally produced. Mm-hmm. So how is Kudu making those sustainable furniture, like the chair that we saw in the Milan Design Market space?
Yeah. So what we think and believe in the way you have to make furniture, that the old-fashioned way of doing it with like taking a piece of fabric, cutting it into pieces, and then pulling it around the shape which you've created before with wood and foam and whatever. Like the Ameba chair you saw, what we did there is you cut the foam in the shape that you have, that you want, and the only thing we need to do is spray the coating on it. And by using different coatings, you can make it stable and stiff in the bottom and flexible in the top. And in that way, the product only has 3 materials. So it's really easy to recycle. So there's not a complicated frame inside and that kind of stuff. And that's something that we find really important, because then it's easy to recycle and it's easy also to repair, because we believe in, if you have the value pyramid in the circular economy, if you have products that stay high in this pyramid with high quality, the only thing we need to do, if we make the base in such a way that the quality is high, the only thing you need to do with the waste material is put a new finishing on it. So for instance, if the outside of the piece of furniture would wear, so this is the same material as the Ameba chair you saw, the leather waste. If this is worn or it's changed of color because of UV or anything, the only thing you need to do is take a local waste stream and spray a new waste layer on it, and then your product is as good as new. And if you keep repeating that 5, 10, I don't know how many times you want to, the product is not that old yet that we know, but then these pieces can last maybe 50 years, 60 years, 100 years. You can constantly also change them by using a different local waste material. And in our larger long-term idea, we think, okay, if you would have all these little local plants within a 300-kilometer radius, then people with their local waste materials can make high-end products. And then so there'll be a tiny Kulu factory maybe in Italy, one in Germany, one in Netherlands, and then you just find local waste materials and use that to keep your high-end furniture going. So that's the concept that we have and that we want to spread also around the world, actually, in a larger sense.
But you said something interesting, because like sustainability is not about finding just new materials that are from the nature, for example, but it's also about creating products that can be durable yeah. in tens and tens of years. So
because everybody also thinks about that it's sustainability is all about recycling, but that's not true, because if you want to recycle, then sometimes the quality of the material goes down, and it takes a lot of energy and transport to recycle something from a top product to a waste material. Then it's better to keep the product level high and reuse it instead of
just give it a new life.
Yeah.
So it's just also about balance between the two things. Like, so like in your case, you're doing like a really huge effort to go in this direction. So
like last week was the Circular Week in Warsaw, where I also did some keynote speaking and some panel discussions. And it's good to see, because I also try to inspire designers when they come to us for a product. Okay, but did you think about the sustainability part, or how we're going to reuse it, or how can we make it last longer and that kind of stuff? Because I think what you saw last year in Dutch Design Week, everything was sustainability, what was there last year.
Yeah,
and the Netherlands is also internationally, everybody's looking at us because we are the front runner in the circular economy style. So it's cool to see that now we can try to spread that message, and hopefully with the link between Eindhoven and Milano, with Isola, that in the future you guys are also doing that. I know you are high on sustainability in your mission.
Especially in Milan, because you know, like Milan Design Week till a few years ago was just about new collections of big brands. Like when we try to enter in this districts logic, we try to do it in a different way, like trying to bring new names in the game, and to bring the ones who were really playing an important role, even if young, like, or the first years of works,
or even
in the sustainability
like,
field. Yes, like so that's the direction. The project is still young, like we started just a few years ago, but I think like we grew really fast. Also thanks to collaborations and working together like we do with people like you, and so thanks again, guys. I think we have to close. We talk a lot. We could keep talking like I think for a while, but we have to close. So it was just as we said, the first event to introduce this Dutch Design Week, this event that is going to be different than other years, but can be at the same time interesting in a way that you can still discover a lot through the DW website or through our platform, as we tried our best to discover our 51 designers, more than 60 projects, and 5 virtual locations, the digital district that goes, as we said, from Italy to Netherlands, but also a little bit to Morocco. To Morocco.
Yeah, you have your own market, which is smart.
So, like, I invite everyone to visit isola.events/DDW20 and to enjoy this digital event for the next 9 days. Thank you again, guys, for being with us, and I hope to see you soon, physically, face to face again, for having a beer in the Netherlands or in Milan.
Sure. Talk to you soon.
Ciao, guys. Thanks again.
Thank
bye.